fitness, beauty, health, wellness. What are the 3 things these folks must have given to you, given the advice that you give them? What are the 3 things that they have to have? Now, I don't necessarily think that they have to carry them in their bag, right? They just have to have them. What are the 3 things?
We're talking specific products, or
It just says, basically, it says the 3 must-haves that you can't or should not live without. The 3 must-haves.
okay. I've got to say, diet is your foundation. You have got to have a great skincare routine, a great facialist on speed dial, and you've got to know how to do your basic face. So when you are going to an event, you don't have to freak out and call a makeup artist. You can go in your back room or at your vanity and make yourself, look and feel good yourself. And I feel like that's empowering to know how to dress yourself up, how to do that perfect eye, how to apply your lip. Just master those skills, which actually aren't that hard. I know they take us, we stress about them so much, but just practice for a little bit. Make sure you know those basics, and I feel like you can make yourself look like you're the best version of yourself very easily without a lot of expense.
First and foremost, I'm going to have to say exercise on this one. 5 to 6 days a week, I'm active, like seriously active. An hour and a half of yoga, an hour of cardio and strength training. And the reason is some of the obvious, decreases stress, but what does stress do to your body? It ages you, right? So the more cortisol you have in your system, which is the stress hormone, the faster you age. And the faster you age, obviously the less you look youthful and have that glow. And so exercise is sort of the #1 combatant of stress, and therefore the #1 driver of health, longevity, that glow. So that's #1 must-have for me. The second is a meditation practice. Same idea. It is the one thing during my day that I don't compromise on for any reason, and that is because it sets the tone for the day. It decreases stress for me, and that's, again, cortisol is decreased. All of the stress hormones, anything that contributes to stress, is sort of squelched by having a practice that will sort of allow you to do that, and allow your body to have some space and time then to have that regenerative process. And then finally, they're sort of an all-encompassing, much like Jolene said, it's those few products that you have that just make you look put together and ready. So it's sort of the one moisturizer, as we heard before, one favorite eye product, either mascara, eyeliner. I don't tend to use mascara because my eyelashes go like this. Mascara makes them go like this, and then an hour later they're like this again. So I like the eyeliner. One favorite pigment, I tend to choose red, and then NARS blush, and your look is complete. So I would say between those 3 things, you've sort of covered this holistic approach, but based on the first 2, it really is an inside-out issue.
So 3 things for me. My #1 is sleep. I think everyone needs to get more sleep. It is the body's natural detoxing process. So if we're not sleeping enough, you're not detoxing enough. So you can definitely take that away, that you don't have to go on juice cleanses or crazy diets or take these pills to detox. You just need to get more sleep. Sleep is my #1. The second thing for me, and that I tell all of my clients, is having more fun. A lot of times it's, work and then play, and we think of them as separate, but the way I like to think of them is together. In other words, we can find ways to make work more playful. We can find terrible situations, we can find ways to make them more fun. So really incorporating a lot more fun in every situation, even if you're waiting in the longest line ever, there are ways to have more fun in the moment. And then third thing, I think this is like totally off the wall, but I think also love. Not only love from others, but mostly from ourselves. So we often have that inner critic just, on the microphone 24/7, just beating us up, and we don't know how and what true self-love looks like. It's becoming a very big buzzword these days, but very few people are teaching you what true self-love looks like. So sleep, fun, and love are my top 3.
I agree. Then added to that, moisturizer. It's very important. I can't say it enough, moisturizer. Because in the winter it gets very cold and your skin gets very dry, you should have a moisturizer. And it doesn't matter if you're oily or dry, you should still have a moisturizer for your skin. The other thing that I would suggest to have is a good eye cream, right? Because age shows there first. That's where age shows. It's hands and the eyes. So if you're going to hydrate your body, also hydrate your hands, and then under your eyes for an eye cream. And then the last thing that every woman must have is a red lipstick. You need a red lipstick, the perfect red. It does not have to be crimson. It does not have to be bold and bright. But it can be a sheer red, but it needs to be a red lipstick. Everyone should have it. Because that one pop of color and just basic moisturizer, you can walk out and someone would think that you just had a complete facial or you were at the beach.
You're gonna fill in the blank for me. Women spend too much time doing blank. Too much time doing.
This is going to be really controversial, but
Right.
I have to say tanning, and not tanning beds. I mean spray tans. I mean self tanning. All we ever achieve is usually a subtle shift in our skin color, and I don't really feel like there's that much difference in our beauty between skin colors. I think that every skin color is just gorgeous, and sometimes we're wasting our time when we spend just all of that effort and time, precious time, walking around in our underwear with the self tanner on, like, just to change our skin one shade. It really doesn't really make that much of a difference, and there's so many other things you could do.
Women spend too much time stressing, and I have talked about this before on the panel, but we as women are designed to attach. That's what we do. That's how we are effective mothers, right? We attach when the baby comes out, even before the baby comes out. And it's a lifelong attachment. Well, there's a little shadow side again, and the shadow side of that attachment is that we hold on to things. That's a big precursor to stress, right? We can't detach from things that don't serve us, and so cortisol goes up, stress levels go up, and that's the one thing that women don't do very effectively is detach. Men do it much more effectively. So I would say ditch the stress, and the most facile way to do that is to develop a meditation practice.
Women spend so much time looking and searching for answers, and it's another book, it's another diet, it's another plan, it's another da-da-da-da-da. And there's so much time and energy that gets wasted on things that just consistently don't work. Again, the answers aren't outside of you. So I think we definitely spend too much time searching for the answers when we need to start searching inside ourselves.
Women spend too much time trying to please everyone else. And you really need to please yourself. Okay? It's about you. It is not about me. It's not about your hairstylist or your plastic surgeon or whomever your husband tells you that he likes. It's about you. If you like to wear something, if you want to look like something, if you want to tan your body for yourself, then do that. If you want to be fair and have amazing, gorgeous alabaster skin, then that's fine too. It's about you. Stop trying to please everybody else. Stop trying to make everyone look at you. It's about loving yourself. Love yourself first, and then everyone else will love you.
All right, this is the last question, and everybody's been such great sports, and we've had so much fun. Women spend too much money on what?
I'm just gonna say, based on the past few years in the industry, that blowouts are where we're just spending so much money on getting our hair blown out, which is I don't know,
really interesting.
It's kind of strange, but learn how to master a blowout at home or do them on special occasions. But some people don't even shampoo their own hair anymore, and I think that's really strange.
Yeah, on this one, I'm gonna say sort of unnecessary makeup products. I know so many women who have bags and bags full of makeup and makeup products, shelves full of them, and none of it's getting used because they have these 5 or 6 season to season or year to year that are favorites and that look really good on them, and those are the ones they use. So when I did my closet purge, I did a perfume purge and a makeup purge too, and I just got rid of everything that I wasn't using or wasn't serving me, and I realized it really did come down to 5 or 6 that were my favorite, and that was it, and that was all. And I looked at that pile there and I was like, oh, that's $4,000. That's cool. Donate. So, you know, you can save a lot of energy, time, and money there.
I think women don't spend enough money on themselves. When it comes to
You've
like
got your
really
carte blanche.
caring for ourselves, we kind of shy away from the things that we really truly want. We will judge it, think we're not worthy, oh, you know, like that's too much money, or you know, we just really start to judge a lot of the things that we really do truly want. So I'm kind of twisting your question a little bit, but I truly believe that women don't spend enough money on themselves.
Women spend too much money on expensive creams. I don't think you need to spend $300 and $400 on a moisturizer or an eye cream or a cleanser to achieve a result. It doesn't make sense. You don't need to. All you need is a good moisturizer, okay? And it can be anti-aging. It should be anti-aging, but it doesn't have to be $300, okay? A good eye cream that will address your concern. So if your concern is puffiness, get one for that. If your concern is lines and wrinkles, get one for that. It doesn't need to be $100. And I think we spend way too much money on the name and not the product and the effectiveness. This is rule of thumb. Look at the person that's selling you the product. Okay? If their skin looks good, if their makeup looks good, you shop with them. If it does not, you move on. Because 9 times out of 10, they're using or selling the products that they represent.
Exactly.
Okay? And if they don't look good, if they're telling you the wrinkle cream is amazing and it looks good, and you can see that at certain ages you're going to see them, but if her skin still looks bad and she's using this $400 cream, then it's not working.